So just to revisit the JFK Mandela effect, just a couple things that stand out to me. First of all, there's quite a bit of interest, and I can definitely understand why, because it's something that a lot of people can remember, and the majority of people who remember the four people in the car, and the six is just really it's a mind blower. Every now and then, I'll ask somebody new around me and just in person, and it's very consistent. And like, yeah, so there was him and his wife, and then the driver and like a bodyguard or another person in the front, so four. It's pretty consistent. And yeah, and then the six, and I show him a picture online of a picture of the six, and it's just like, what the hell. And then that's a perfect segue for me to explain that we're in fact in a different reality, a different physical universe, a different timeline. And I don't get too heavy into it in those explanations, but it's a very strong point for me to say, hey, things are different now. Just today, my boss's boss, he's a director at where I work, and yeah, so I was like, hey, did I ask you about? Because I give him like the list of like some of the other stuff, Charles Schultz, Berenstain Bears, and such. But I'm like, hey, have I asked you about the JFK one? And he said no. I'm like, okay, who's in the car? And of course, he said, he figured, he counted, and he's like, yeah, there was four, two in the back, two in the front. It's six. Showed him the picture, and just like almost everyone else I've shown, he's like, what the hell? So yeah, the JFK one, man, that is interesting. And then another thing about the JFK one is there's a lot of pushback by people who are saying that, what the fuck, man? It's always been six. And again, yes, it's been six for you. It's not the same for everybody. We literally all come from different pasts. Many of us came from a past with four in the car, and some came from the past with six in the car. It's straightforward, but it's at the same time it fucks with your head. All right, guys.